In this video, I'll explain the chapter Electronic Spreadsheet, and we will discuss definition of spreadsheet, its components, formatting cells, automatic wrapping, and formatting background. So let us learn the definition of a spreadsheet. What is a spreadsheet? It is an electronic document in which data is arranged in rows and columns, and it can be used for doing calculations using formula. Some of the examples of spreadsheet software are Lotus 123, Excel, and LibreOffice Calc. As the definition says, a spreadsheet is made up of rows and columns. So what is a row and what is a column? A row runs horizontally in a spreadsheet and it is always identified by a number. So towards the left side of the grid, you can see some numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. These are nothing but row numbers. So if I click anywhere here, suppose I click at number 5. So row number 5 will be selected. And above the cell grid, you can see alphabets A, B, C, D. So these are nothing but column headers. So a column is always referred by a column header. And if I click here at B, column B will be selected. And as you can see on the screen, that column is always vertical. Intersection of row and column is called a cell. So if I click anywhere in the spreadsheet, a particular cell appears with the thick borders. This cell is called an active cell. A selected cell is called an active cell, so that if I type in any data or formula, this will go in active cell. I'll type in some numbers using the keyboard, and as you can see on the screen, they are appearing in the active cell. So each cell of the spreadsheet is having one cell reference. In common language, cell reference can be termed as cell address. Address of that particular cell. Location of the cell in the spreadsheet, in which row and column it is situated. So let us take the example of active cell. This particular active cell is situated in row 3 and column C. So its cell reference is C3 and it is always displayed here in the name box. Let us discuss the components of a spreadsheet. At the top of the spreadsheet is title bar. This title bar displays the name of the application and name of the current spreadsheet. So name of the application is Excel and name of the current spreadsheet is book 1. And to the extreme left corner is this area is quick access toolbar. Just below the quick access toolbar is menu bar. Now this menu bar is having many options, like insert is one of the options, page layout is one of the options, home is one of the options. Each option of menu bar is called a tab, and if I click at any tab, a ribbon of that particular tab will open. I'll show you. If I click at page layout, the ribbon of page layout opens. If I click at data, a ribbon of data tab opens. If I click at home, a ribbon of home tab opens. So just below the ribbon to the extreme left side, this box is called name box. Now this box shows the cell reference of the active cell. And above the cell grids, this area is called as the formula bar. Here you can enter the formula for the calculations. And at the bottom of the cell grid, sheet number is displayed. Right now it is displaying sheet 1. That means spreadsheet is having one sheet. So let us discuss the definition of formatting. Changing the appearance of the contents of cell is called formatting, and it includes changes in font color and font size, alignment, border and background. Today we'll discuss some very interesting features of formatting. Formatting can be done with the help of the formatting cells command. This is present in the Home tab and the group is cells. So under the group cells, you can see one of the commands is format. I have already created a worksheet with some data in it. As you can see in the worksheet, that data is placed horizontally. But if I want to tilt the text, in that case, I have to do the formatting. So for this, first of all, I have to select the cell. So right now I am selecting cell B3 by clicking at it where Anya is written. Then I'll go to Home tab, and from the cells option of the Home tab, I will select Format. If I click at Format, a pull down menu opens. From the pull down menu, I'll select Format Cells. Another window pops up with many options at the top like number, alignment, font, border, etc. So from this, I'll click at alignment option. So all the commands related to alignment will be shown on the screen. So just under text control, there are three commands: wrap text, shrink to fit and merge cells. And towards the right side of the window, orientation box is there. Now this box shows the orientation of the text, which is right now by default horizontal. But I want to tilt the text, so I'll select this option with the help of the mouse and drag it to a particular point. Just below the orientation box, one small box is there which shows the degree by which your text will be tilted. It is showing 30. Finally, I'll click at OK. So now you see the impact on the text of this command. The text is tilted by 30 degrees. Now you see the text written in cell B4. In cell B4, Vaibhav Sharma is written. This text is too long to fit in one single cell. But I want this text to be displayed in one cell. So I need to do the formatting. So first of all, I have to select this text by clicking at cell B4. Then I'll go to Home tab. From the cells group, format option, pull down menu, format cells. And then from this window, this time I'm going to select shrink to fit and click at OK. Now you see the impact on the text in the worksheet. The size of the text is reduced so that it can fit in one cell. Our next formatting option is merge cells. Merging means combining two or more cells together. So for this, first of all, we have to select the cells which we want to merge. So here I am selecting cell D3, E3 and F3. After selecting the cells, from Home tab, I'll go to Cells group, Format, and from the pull down menu, I'll select Format Cells. Now this time from this window, I will select Merge Cells and click at OK. And you can see the impact on the screen. The partition between the cells are removed. So this looks like as single cell. So here you can type in a long text. If you want to type in anything, that can be typed in here on the screen without any partition. So partition of the cells are removed. Next formatting option is wrap text. At times, we want to type the text in the next line of the same cell, which is not possible by default. So for using this feature, we have to apply wrap text option. For this, we have to select the cell where we want to apply this feature. So right now I'll select cell B2 by clicking at it, and it appears in yellow color. And from Home tab, I'll select Format, and from the pull down menu, Format Cells. And this time from this window, I'll select Wrap Text option and click at OK. Now in this cell where I applied wrap text option, if I type in a text which is too long to be adjusted in the same cell, you just see the impact. I'll type in the name of the school. As you can see that the text is not shifted to the next cell. It is adjusted in the next line of the same cell. And in other cells where this option is not applied, if I type in the same text, I'll type in name of the school here also. As you can see, the text will go to the next cell. So this is the advantage of the wrap text command, that it allows you to type in the next line of the same cell. Let us learn formatting cell background. So background can be changed for a single cell or for group of cells. That depends upon your requirement. So if you want to change the background, first of all you have to select the cells. So right now I am selecting column B. I'll click here and you can see column B is selected. After this, from Home tab, I'll select Format, and from the pull down menu I'll select Format Cells. So the same window appears, but earlier we were using alignment option. This time we will use fill option. So if I click at fill option, one color palette appears. So if you want to fill single color in your cells, you can select the color from here. So I'll select blue color and click at OK. So now you can see that column B is filled with blue color. Now let us come to column C and select it. So I have selected column C. Again I'll follow the same procedure. Home tab, Format, Format Cells, and from this window this time I am not going to select any color from the color palette. I'll come to this part of the window where fill effect is given. Okay, so you click at fill effects option. One more window pops up. In this window, two colors option is given, and one color is already given here, blue color. If I want, I can change this color, but right now I will not change this color. I'll change color number 1. So if I click here, the color palette comes. From here, I'll select any color. Suppose I select yellow color. Okay, and see this part of the window. In this part, different shading styles are given, like horizontal, vertical, diagonal up, diagonal down. So I'll select from center and click at OK. So my cells will be filled with combination of two colors. See the appearance of the column C. The background is changed. Now third style will apply on column D. So let us select column D. From Home, Format, Format Cells, and this time I am not going to select any option from here. I'll go to the right side of the window where Two boxes are given, one for pattern color and other one for pattern style. So if I click here in pattern color, I have to select the color. I'll select blue color. And pattern style, if I click here, I get various options. From these options, I'll select this one and click it OK. Now you see the impact in column D. It is filled with a particular pattern. So this way you can change the background of the spreadsheet. I hope you understood. Thank you.